Hey Cal, do you know where we should set up base camp?
Well, I think one of the most important things we should always do is look for a natural source of water.
Should it be clean?
No. Well, if we can get clean water, that'd be great. But we always assume that the water is going to be infected with something evil.
Like that?
No, that's pretty good. We could just drink it like that.
That's a joke, right? I literally see bugs crawling in that.
Well, see, what you got to do is you have two options here. You can filter this and sterilize it by boiling and then filter it. Or you can just kind of slowly build up your immunity by taking little sips.
So how are we going to drink this?
Now, let me show you. So what we do is we get ourselves an empty water bottle like this. Get over here to the quicksand. Go ahead and fill it up in the water. There we go. We got a nice little bit of water there.
Don't drink that.
And make sure you take...
Don't drink that.
What's that?
That's going to give you dysentery.
No, you take small sips. What the fuck? Tiki. Do you have any self-awareness?
No. I don't have self-awareness when I'm laughing at someone who's going to die.
Okay, so you take little sips, maybe 1 or 2 an hour, and after 2 or 3 days of that, you should be able to build immunity to whatever pathogens are inside there.
Pathogens?
Should be able to build an immunity to the pathogens.
Pathogens. Pathogen.
This is gonna make it into the fucking video, isn't it?
Oh, hey Cal, that's a weird looking straw that says life on it. What's it do?
Oh yeah, so I mean, if you're weak, and you don't have an immune system and you're scared of water, you can just use this thing. So it has a direction of flow, and so you can put this in the water and just drink straight through it. Or I could take this filtration device, connect it into my Camelback, and it connects directly into my Camelback line, and I can fill up my Camelback with this water here, and then go ahead and use this filter to filter out the water.
That's neat.
Hold him just in case he slips in.
Delicious.
Was there really water in there?
Yeah. All right, so right now we're going to be setting up the base camp here, and the location is very important. Now, a couple of things we're going to be looking for is we have natural cover and concealment. So we're going to be covered from enemy view from the back here, and then we also have elevation so we can observe the enemy. Oh, and we also have this very convenient, naturally created fire pit. All right, so I'm gonna give you a little tour of base camp here. So it's important that you always keep your armor on, always keep your weapon handy and loaded and ready to go. So here we have our tent. We have our tent set up. We have our food source next to the tent. We have our light and radio equipment. We have our solar right here next to the tent. Now we've positioned these vehicles, this is very important, we position these vehicles ready to either escape if we need to or engage the enemy if we need to. We've also positioned them to provide cover for the tent. Now I know vehicles don't provide very good cover, but it's definitely better than nothing. It's all we got out here for right now on this side. This is our exposed side here. We have a really beautiful ridge up here. What we're gonna do is we're gonna post guard up here. So someone's gonna be over there, up on that ridge, and they're gonna have overlook. They're gonna be in a camouflage position. At least one person, I would like to see 2. We can also do, if we had enough people, we could do a 360. So we could put somebody up on that ridge there, somebody up on this ridge over here, maybe somebody over there on that ridge there, and we would set up fields of fire, set up directions to protect ourselves. And so everybody would be responsible for a direction. They would draw out a map and show where they overlap, where the responsibilities overlap, and that would keep us well protected and well aware of what was coming up. So here's our food source. All right, so we got some water and some important calories. We have essential calories right there. That is nutrients, and there, that's what we got. All right. Right here you have 3 different options here. You have the full out cot, which is the luxury lazy boy, man. That's the long-term style. We have straight on the ground. That's a great way to get a pneumonia. And then we have 25-degree sleeping bag on a nice bedroll. Oh yeah, so we have our ammo cans there in the corner, and we also have a light up here. It's connected to our solar source. We have a light up here that is connected to our solar source.
Is that really going to give me pneumonia if I sleep on that?
Probably not in this weather, but yes. The reason you don't want to sleep directly on the ground, even some sort of satching or a blanket underneath, wool blankets do a really good job. But the reason you want to do that is because what happens is your sleeping bag gets compressed by your body weight, and then the ground just sucks all of the heat right out of you. So it essentially makes your sleeping bag relatively useless if it's cold. All right, it's very important while patrolling that you have a good formation. If you have a bad formation, that makes you an easier target. So one of the things we want to do is we want to stagger our positioning. I'm going to show you what that looks like, and then also make sure that we keep good distance while we're patrolling. So I'm going to put a little X right here. I'm going to put Tiki on that spot right there. Go ahead and stand right there, Tiki. Okay. Go ahead and face that direction. So we're going to show that we're patrolling in this general direction. All right. So I'm going to stand in front of Tiki, right? But if I get contact, I don't want Tiki shooting through me to the enemy. So I'm going to go ahead and step adjacent to Tiki, and I'm going to be approximately 5 meters away. So 5 to 15 meters, this is a good patrol distance. So we're at an angle from each other, patrolling forward, and then we're going to move forward at this distance. Now, why is this important? So now if I get hit by a grenade, he doesn't die, but if I get hit by a grenade, he's close enough to put a tourniquet on me. He's got a pistol, which is a terrible patrol weapon. Do you have an AR?
Yeah.
All right. Well, come prepared to your patrol. Geography dictates how far apart we're going to be. If it's a wide open field where we can see each other really clearly, we're going to want to be a little farther apart for sure. But if it's nighttime or a rocky place where it's hard to see each other, like jungle, we're going to want to pull it in and be a little closer, and that way we can see each other and keep track of each other, and we don't get any sneaky guys in the bushes slitting throats and stuff. All right. There we go. We're going to patrol forward. Now, me being the most forward individual, I am the point man. It is my responsibility to take a 90-degree angle in front of me. So I'm looking out as far as I can. I'm seeing as much as I can. Now, it's Tiki's job. So we're doing a 2-man patrol. It's Tiki's job. He's going to be side and rear security. So he's looking to the left, looking to the right, and turning around and looking behind us to make sure nothing comes up behind us. Take 4 or 5 steps, and then look behind you.
Okay.
And the way you look behind you.
Oh, turn your whole body.
Yes, yep. So wherever your head goes, your gun follows. So you got to be ready for a firefight. You turn around, there might be something there you need to shoot. So you don't want to do, oh yeah, don't need to shoot nothing. All right? All right, so here we're going to cross a road. Now, it's important that as you approach the road, you're observing it. This is considered a danger zone. This is an open space. It's very easy to cover a road, and people, the enemy, is clearly understanding that roads are where people are most likely to be. If Tiki's taking cover here, right, what I would do, the very next thing I would do is Tiki would stay there until the entire platoon has gone through, right, and then someone would give him, the last guy would give him a tap, and that would tell him to follow, that he has to follow, okay? And then what I would do is, if I was just a member of the platoon, if I was the next member, he would guard me. He'd be watch, right? So I would come here, and I would come across. I'd find my cover, and I'd get my spot here, and then I would stay here that whole time as well. And then Tiki would tap me because he's going to be the last guy, right? So Tiki is going to go ahead and stop the platoon. He's going to go ahead and take cover. He's going to signal for that next guy. I get a bump. Tiki is going ahead and jump across and cover the other side of the road. So you're good in cross coverage. You're good. Clear. this ridge over here and this ridge over here are a good height for an ambush. There's a lot of dead space meaning space I can't observe. There's a lot of dead space on either side here. Now, if I'm bringing my patrol here, if I go right down the center, well, I'm asking to get slaughtered. So I'm probably gonna redirect my team to one side so we can take one side at a time and not go into the kill zone. So that's obviously gonna be the kill zone there. All right, so if I think I'm gonna have an assault here, so me and Tiki, we're marching staggered in staggered position for forward movement. But if I think I'm gonna assault, I'm probably gonna put Tiki on line. So the reason we're marching in this diamond shape, this zigzag, is to get 360 coverage while moving forward and being dangerous in every direction. But since we're gonna assault here, I don't want Tiki lagging behind. So if I got 5, 6 guys, 12 guys, I'm gonna get them to move online. We're gonna have hand signals for that, or I can tell them, get online. And so I just want Tiki to stand next to me on the side, or a little further away, a little more. We're gonna assault through. All right, there you go, good. All right, so now both of us are online, both of us are a deadly threat, we're a wall of bullets. So we're gonna move up, and we're gonna move up on this dead space here together, and we're assuming that the enemy's on the other side of this dead space. So we're coming up this hill, we're gonna try to use this hill as cover. They're setting up an ambush into that valley. We're setting up a counter ambush coming up into their dead space. Contact front! It's cool, I got him. It's cool. Go. You came to a patrol with no ammo?
I didn't know you were gonna shoot.
All right, so this is the beautiful sunset. I'm getting a little peckish, so we're gonna go hunting for our dinner tonight. Now, we already have some rations, but it's always good to try to get that live meat as best you can to save your rations.
Be hungry.
I'm working on it. Okay, so what we're gonna do over here is we got some roadkill carcass. We're gonna take that carcass, drape it over our bodies, use it as camouflage, both to camouflage our scent and our appearance, and then we're gonna sneak up on a coyote and, well, you guys don't mind eating dog.
Hey, Cal!
Yeah,
I found something.
okay.
It's natural spice.
Oh, ants. Yeah, I can just eat these two.
You want a light?
Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Mmm, crunchy.
Hey, hold on. There's a light.
Fuck! Actually bit my tongue. Fuck! That's gonna suck. Holy shit, that hurt. And it bit my tongue. I can't believe that fucker actually bit me. Fuck, dude, I was just kidding. My tongue is starting to tingle. Yeah, they're so fantastically wonderful. They really, you know, it's better than a monster. It's better than an energy drink. It really gives you quite a kick.
I just want to say
a lot of
that, I don't know if you guys can tell, but these aren't like house ants. These are big wild ants. Like they're almost twice the size of normal ants.
Yeah, wild ants as opposed to domesticated ants.
No, they're fucking huge. Look at them.
Thank you for finding the appetizer. That was delicious. Oh, Tiki, would you like to have a bite?
I'm on a diet. Thank you.
Please, don't be rude. Please have some.
No, please. I very much appreciate your politeness.
Can you just have a taste?
No.
Maybe one?
No, if I
Try
have
licking it.
If I have a taste, they'll have a taste of me. and then I won't be able to taste anything afterwards.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
All right. I would enjoy that.
Hold on, Cal.
I'm very satisfied with the performance of this fire.